The shower valve replacement project is not one that I've been looking forward to doing. I've been finding every excuse under the sun to find other things to do and other projects to play with. So what I'm doing is I'm replacing our 3-valve faucet. The old fitting, it started leaking somewhere around in here. And I don't know if you can replace these parts on the old shower system that I have. It seemed to be that the easiest thing to do would be just to replace the whole thing. And it's not particularly easy, well, not for me anyway, which is why I've been procrastinating so much. This is a tough one, and I'm intimidated by it a little bit. I did the original one, and I'm going to do it similar to the way I'm going to do this one. I replaced a faucet that had been put in when the house was built in the 50s, and one of the nice things about that original faucet from the 50s was when something went wrong and it got leaky, you would just take it apart, and then there was like a little rubber washer that cost a penny that you would put in there and put it back together again, and it would last for another 6 months before the hard water got to it and you'd have to pull it out. So I had a whole little bag full of these 1-cent rubber washers, and I just pull it out and fix it all the time. And then when we redid the bathroom, we decided we were going to get a brand new set that was going to be really nice and not so ugly and weird looking anymore. So we put in this brand new set, and you know, 6 to 8 months down the line, when the hard water starts to wear out the fittings inside the faucet, instead of taking it out and replacing this 1-cent washer, I'd taken out this cartridge, which cost $35 or $40, and there was 3 of them. And so that's what you had to replace every 6 to 8 months when this thing went bad, as opposed to the 1-penny washer of the 1950s faucet. I've got the new one. I'm hoping this one will not be the same sort of issues, but we'll see about that. The way I did it before, when I replaced it, was I did all the soldering that I could on a table where I could get to all the parts and cut everything, and then I went in and put it in place and did the couple of link-up solders that I had over there, so I could control what I was doing in one place. And I think that's probably a good way to do it for an amateur like me that's a little bit worried about this kind of thing. I think the thing I'm worried about is that this is our only shower, so we shut the water off, and if I screw it up, we don't have a shower, or we have to hire somebody, or I have to figure out what the problem is, and over. So if I can minimize that as much as possible and build this thing as an assembly, and then when I shut the water off and go to do it, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4 solder joints, and I can control it a little bit better. So that's my cunning plan. And after a month, if not 2, of procrastination, I'm finally dead set on starting this project today, for real. I've got all my goodies. I'm ready to start it today. Oh, shit. Why is there water coming out of this thing now? Okay, I got a problem. It must be there. It doesn't fit.